everyone, and welcome to Jack and Cat Adventures. Today we're going to be making crepes. Now I'm going to read off to you one recipe, but I'm making 4. Okay, you will want to double this if you have, even if it's just 2 of you, you will eat them, believe me. So let's get started. In a blender, if you don't have a blender, you can do this all by hand. You're just going to mix your, whisk your wet ingredients and then put your dry ingredients into that. Don't over mix it, just until it's combined, okay? So you're going to need 1 cup of flour,
but remember, we're quadrupling this recipe. And throwing flour all over the kitchen.
Yeah.
Again.
And after you make these, you can let them cool completely, and then put wax paper between each layer, and you can put them in the freezer. They freeze very well.
They never make
They
it
don't
that
make
long
it,
here.
no. Now, you can make these crepes for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. You could do savory or sweet, and you can also use them to wrap like ricotta cheese in them. Make your ricotta cheese like you would for lasagna. Wrap that cheese in it and then put tomato sauce on top and cheese. It's amazing. Alright, so then you're going to need 2 eggs. Okay. A half a cup of milk and a half a cup of water. Two tablespoons of melted butter. And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, now we're going to blend this. Let me get the rest of this flour in there. We're going to blend this for about 30 seconds and then we're going to scrape it down. Mine's pretty full. My thing is missing. I can't find it, so I'm just going to use paper towel to hold in my juice.
Keep the mess down.
Yeah. Now I'm going to pull this out and scrape my sides. Kind of get on the bottom if you can too. Whoop. Don't knock your blade off like I just did.
This corner on my side.
I know. The corners are hard to get. I have to hold the mixer, the beater bar down.
Oh.
Because it's lifting it up.
There you go, you got it. The other far corner.
I know, I haven't gotten there yet. Okay. If some of this is still like stuck when you pour it, you can take a whisk and whisk it together. Not a big deal. I can't get that one. I'll have to get it after I...
Oh, geez.
Alright, it's been one of those days, guys. It really has. Everything I've touched has been horrible. Okay. I want to get in that corner. Now I can't because my beater's moved. Look good over there?
Yep, you just got it.
Okay. Alright, let me just do one good scrape down on this upper side. Now you're going to want to plan ahead with this because once you get it mixed, you're going to let it sit for 15 minutes or more. The longer you let it sit, the better it is. The crepes will come out really fluffy and airy. Okay, I'm going to do this for 30 to 60 seconds more. Alright, now I'm just going to let this sit in the blender for 15 to 30 minutes, and I'm going to clean up and we'll go from there. Alright, now that our batter is set, it's nice and you can see all the air bubbles. That's what you're looking for a tender crepe, okay? I have this electric crepe maker. I bought it at a garage sale probably 35 years ago. I have seen them on Amazon. They're a lot nicer than this one. I would recommend it. I don't like to use the pan, and I don't like to use the one that you swirl around the pan. It's too difficult. I can't get it down. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure this is hot, and then you're going to put it into your batter. Now your first couple are not going to come out. Don't worry. See how nice and light and fluffy that looks? I'm going to let it sit just for a second or two. And then I'm just going to take my offset spatula, and I like to flip mine. And they don't take long at all, and I lied to you because mine came out perfect this time. So I just literally flip it for like 3-4 seconds, and then I put it onto a plate. Now you don't have to put anything in between these if you're going to eat them right away, okay? So let's do another one. And the reason I like using a pie plate is because it gets the whole roundness. Sometimes you have to do side to side, and then one side gets done before the other side. Alright, so I let mine get a little bit brown on the first side, and then I flipped it, and as soon as the smoke lets up, it's done. So I'm just going to let the smoke go. See, it's starting to be done, and then that's when you're going to flip it. Alright, so here's our finished crepes. They look amazing. Now, you can use maple syrup. You can wrap them with bacon or sausage inside of them. You can eat them plain. You can put like some butter and cinnamon sugar. I'm using homemade strawberry jam. And I kind of just do a thin coat. This is how I like mine. I'm doing a thin coat. And then what I do is I put whipped cream in the middle of mine. Just a little. And then
Is there a crepe in there?
And then I roll it like this, and then I put some more whipped cream on top. And then I like to garnish mine with fruit. So I'm just going to use some mandarin oranges. You don't have to use fruit if you don't want to, or use whatever kind of fruit you want.
Maple syrup works, chocolate syrup works, Nutella goes great.
I'm going to put some fresh bananas on mine. And some fresh strawberries. And some fresh blackberries. I love fruit, so. And there you go. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, you do you.